Yasodanandana Jajanandana Yamuna Tira Yamuna Tira Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Srila Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Srila Prabhupada. Divine Grace, Discount Founder Charya 𝐤𝐢𝐧𝐝𝐥𝐲 Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki Jayam Vishnupad Paramahamsa Pariva Jagacharya Astotra Sata Sishimat Divine Grace Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada ki Jayam Ananta Guru Vaishnava Vrinda ki Jayam Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki Jayam Prem to Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Srivasari Gaura Bhakti Vrishna ki Jai Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopala Govina Shyama Radha Kunda Giri Garavardhan ki Jai Vrindavan Dham ki Jai Mathura Dham ki Jai Navadu Mayapur Dham ki Jai Jagannath Puri Dham ki Jai Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Devi ki Jai Jamuna Mai ki Jai, Ganges Mai ki Jai, Tulasi Devi ki Jai, Bhakti Devi ki Jai, Samaveta Bhakti Vrinda ki Jai, Nitai Gaura Premanande. Oh, glory is the Sangha devotees. Oh, glory is the Sangha devotees. Oh, glory is the Sangha devotees. Oh, glory to Shishi Guru Shri Gauranga. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prita Uttala Srimati Patitita Sham Namaste Krishna Paraya Prabhupada Shitana Shri Gaurakarana Shaktivati Tirtitina. Om Gyana Tirandasya Gyanandana Salakayam Chakshulun Vicham Vena Tashmai Shri Gurave Namo Shri Chaitanya Manobhistam Sthapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Gurun Sita Padakam Sri Gurun Vaishnava Sri Rupam Sagajatam Sahagana Raghunatham Vitantam Sajivam Sadvitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Deva Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Sri Visakamritam He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopisa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gorengi Radhe Vrindavanishwari Vrisavana Sviti Namami Hari Priya Vanchakalpa Tarunascha Kripa Sindhyayevacha Patitanam Pavanyo Vaishnava Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityanandan Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakti Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Srila Prabhupada ki Kulaśekhara Maharaj ki Mukunda-mālā-stotra ki Hare Krishna. Text number 2. Jayatu Jayatu Devo Devaki Nandano Yam
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 Jayatu Jayatu Krishna Krishna Vamsapan Deepa
Jayatu Jayatu Krishna Vishnu Vamsha Pradipa
Jayatu Jayatu Krishna Vishnu Vamsa Pradipa
Jayatu Jayatu Krishna Vishnu Vamsha Pradipa
Jayatu Jayatu Mega Samala Kamalangu
Jayatu Jayatu Mega Shamala Komalango
Jayatu Jayatu Mega Samala Komalangu
Jayatu Jayatu Mega Shamala Komalango
Jayatu Jayatu Prithvi Bharatnasa Mukunda
Jayatu Jayatu Prithvi Bharanasho Mukunda
Jayatu Jayatu Prithvi Bharatnasa Mukunda
Jayatu Jayatu Prithvi Bharanasho Mukunda Jayatu Jayatu Devo Devaki Nandano Yam Jayatu Jayatu Krishna Vishnu Vamsha Pradipa Jayatu Jayatu Mega Shamala Komalango Jayatu Jayatu Prithvi Bharanasho Jayatu Jayatu Devo Devaki Nandano Yam Jayatu 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 Meghashamala Kumarango. Jayatu Jayatu Prithvibharanasho Mukunda.
Jayatu Jayatu Devo Devakinandanoyam.
Jayatu Jayatu Devo Devakinandanoyam.
Jayatu Jayatu Krishna Vishnu Vamshapadika.
Jayatu Jayatu Krishna Vishnu Vamshapadika.
Jayatu Jayatu Meghashamala Komalango.
Jayatu Jayatu Meghashamala Kumarango.
Jayatu Jayatu Prithvibharanasho Mukunda.
Jayatu Jayatu Prithvibharanasho Mukunda.
Jayatu, Jayatu.
Jayatu Jayatu.
All glories, all glories.
All glories, all glories.
Deva,
Deva,
to the personality of Godhead.
to the personality of Godhead.
Devakinandana,
Devakinanda,
son of Devaki.
son of Devaki.
I am
I am
this.
this.
Jayatu, Jayatu.
Jayatu Jayatu.
All glories, all glories.
All glories, all glories.
Krishna,
Krishna,
to Lord Krishna.
Lord Krishna.
Vrishni,
Vrishni,
of Vrishni.
of Vrishni.
Lord Krishna's forefather.
Lord Krishna's forefather.
Vamsa,
Vamsha,
of the dynasty.
of the dynasty.
Pradipa,
Deva,
the beacon light. Jayatu, Jayatu.
Jayatu Jayatu.
All glories, all glories.
All glories, all glories.
Megha,
Megha,
like a new cloud.
like a new cloud.
Shyamala,
Shyamala,
who is blackish.
who is blackish.
Komala,
Komala,
very soft.
very soft.
Angaha,
Angaha,
who is body.
whose body.
Jayatu, Jayatu.
Jayatu Jayatu.
All glories, all glories.
All glories, all glories.
Prithvi,
Prithvi,
the earth.
the earth.
Bhara,
Dhira,
of the burden.
of the burden.
Nasaha,
Nasa,
to the destroyer.
to the destroyer.
Mukunda, Lord Sri Krishna. Translation and purport by Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. All glories to this personality of Godhead, known as the son of Srimati Devaki Devi. All glories to Lord Sri Krishna, the brilliant light of the Vrishni dynasty. All glories to the personality of Godhead, the hue of whose soft body resembles the blackish color of a new cloud. All glories to Lord Mukunda, who removes the burdens of the earth. Purport. The theme of this verse is that the supreme truth is the supreme person. That the Lord's bodily texture and color are described indicate that He is a person. For the impersonal Brahman cannot have a body that is as soft as anything or whose hue is visualized. The personality of Godhead appeared as the son of Vāsudeva and Devaki, because for a very long time they performed severe austerities to have the Supreme Lord as their son. Satisfied by their penance and determination, the Lord agreed to become their son. From the description of the Lord's birth in the Srimad Bhagavatam, we learn that the Lord appeared before Vasudeva and Devaki as Narayan with 4 hands. But when they prayed to him to conceal his divinity, the Lord became a small baby with 2 hands. In the Bhagavad Gita 4:9, the Lord promises that one who simply understands the mysteries of his transcendental birth and deeds will be liberated from the clutches of Maya and go back to Godhead. Therefore, there is a gulf of difference between the birth of Krishna and that of an ordinary child. As the previous verse, sorry, this one is also very long. So we'll break it. Let's see how it goes. I'll cover. So first of all, we notice that in this verse, there is a very significant word which is used throughout the 4 lines. 𝐤𝐢𝐳, 𝐤𝐢𝐳 means wherever Lord Krishna is, there is victory. Wherever Krishna is, there is victory. So, Kulaśekhara Maharaj is offering respect to Krishna. 𝐤𝐢𝐳, 𝐤𝐢𝐳, Devu. All glories to Lord Krishna, son of Devaki. All glories to Lord Krishna, the brilliant light of this Vishnu dynasty. All glories to Lord Krishna, who has a tender body and the color of a black cloud. All glories to Lord Krishna, Mukunda, who removes the burden of the earth. And Lord Krishna be born. Krishna, who is the supreme personality of Godhead, he said he is a father and a mother of all living entities. Here we are hearing he is a son of Devaki and Vasudeva. One thing the Muslim would never accept, one thing, Muslims would never accept. It is very difficult for Muslims to understand, to accept. They may like some of their teachings, but one thing which they would never accept is God has a father. God has a mother. How? How can you say that? And who can be the father of the Supreme Father of all living entities? Who? They are looking at us. They are looking at our condition. As sinful as we are. Who is that person who will say that you are qualified to be this? The father and mother of the Supreme Pure Personality of God. Who? It's very difficult for them to understand. They don't accept. That God appeared, it's okay. It's okay. But that he has a father and mother, no. No, that does not exist. It's not possible. They cannot understand it. So we are hearing that Krishna is a son of Devaki. and Vasudeva. So they cannot understand that. But we can understand. A Prabhupada said here, one may ask, since the Supreme Lord is the original father of all living entities, how could a lady known as Devaki give birth to him as her son? This is a question Muslims have difficulty. They would never accept this. Looking at all of us with all our deficiencies and sinful natures and complications, do you know what you're saying? Yeah? Do you know what you're saying? That somebody is a mother of God. Do you understand? Who is that? You? As sinful as you are, you be. That is nonsense. They wouldn't accept that. They never accept that. It's one thing I have seen with Muslims. They would never accept it. When my practical experience with Muslims, never accept it. Somebody can be the son, the father, or mother of Krishna. There are some other things that he can come to the material world, but not that somebody can be. So our acharyas and Prabhupada, they are answering. The answer is that Devaki no more gave birth, this is Prabhupada, to the Lord than the eastern horizon gives birth to the sun. But we say the sun rises from the east. So that means what? The sun is the east is the mother of the sun. But everybody knows that. Yeah, if you say the east is the mother of Krishna, then you can also equally say that the west is the father of Krishna, because he's setting in the west. Rising from the east is setting. He's setting. Then, if you accept that both are the father and the mother, what about when you go behind the universe and see that the sun is always existing? What would one say? The sun always exists. It is our own mistake. It is our own illusion to see that the sun is rising and setting. There is a place in this universe, there is a place in this world, not even a different planet. If you stay in the mountain, you see the sun 24 hours. So what will you say? And in London, the sun also never sets. For months, you never see night. Never see night. Also in US, the night is less than the sun, the day. 9 o'clock in the night, the sun is still there. 9 p.m. 10 p.m., the sun is still there. You can still see the sun full around. So what will you say? Therefore, properly giving example here, that the mother and father of the sun is not the east and west. But because it rises from there, we can give that example. Or we say, the sandalwood. The sandalwood is from Himalaya mountain, from the Himalaya. So Himalayan sandalwood. Sandalwood doesn't belong to the Himalaya, but because he appeared from there. So we can say it like that. Similarly, the Supreme Personality of Godhead is the father and the mother of all living entities. All. He himself declared this. He is the father and he is the mother of all living entities. Janmadiyata anvayad itartar tartesu abhigya swarat. That is Krishna. Even that swarat, that is the position of Krishna. His swarat He himself, he said, Aham Bhakta Paradina. Bhakta Adina. My independence, Swarat, my supreme independence has been given to my devotees. So I'm not independent. So Krishna is telling the devotee, please don't put me back in the ocean. They are fully the powerful fishes there who will eat me up. Don't put me there. Protect me. The supreme protector is asking for protection from his devotees, but not from Kamsa, not from Jarasandha, not from Pralambasura, Tinabhartasura. Krishna did not ask them to give him protection. Krishna is asking his devotees to give him protection. So you know that Krishna has no protection. He knows about the shelter. But this is how Krishna glorifies his devotees. Krishna glorifies his devotees in many ways. So it is not a mistake to say, Jayatu Jayatu Devo Devaki Nandan. So Kulaśekhara is offering obeisances. All glories to Lord Krishna, son of Devaki. All glories to Lord Krishna, the brilliant light of the Vrishni dynasty. All glories to Lord Krishna, who has a tender body and the color of a black cloud. All glories to Lord Mukunda, who removes the burden of the earth. Krishna removed the burden of the earth. That is his duty. So, why do we have difficulty understanding that Krishna can have mother and father? Why do you have the difficulty accepting that? We know that if Krishna appeared in this world, this sinful world, he will be sinful like us. Whoever comes here, he will be sinful. So we are applying our deficiency to the supreme personality of Godhead. We are using Krishna, we are judging ourselves, we are looking at Krishna based on our level, our understanding. That is true, because we will never see things beyond our level. We will never understand things beyond our level. We will do things, we will hear things, we will see things based on our level of understanding, the quality of our perception. That is how we see things. So we are also seeing God like that. If God comes here, he'll be sinful like me. He'll be also struggling for everything like me. So how can that be God? Therefore, God cannot come here. And he cannot have mother and father like us. He's not a conditioned soul. He is transcendental. Brahman. God is Brahman. So he is light. How can God have a form? How can Brahman have a form that we even take birth? This one is the Mayavadis now. The Mayavadis. God will be contaminated if he comes here. Yeah. Like us, we are contaminated coming here. So God also will be contaminated if he comes here. Therefore, he cannot come here. God cannot come here. He's too mighty. But how mighty is Krishna? How mighty is Krishna? How? He is mighty, that he is the greatest and is the smallest. He is the tiniest. Not that he is only the greatest. He's mighty at the same time. Paramanu chayantarastam. Adantarasta paramanu chayantarastam. He is paramanu. Very, very, very also insignificant. At the same time, he's the greatest. And this is Krishna. We never see anyone like that in this world. If you are taller than me, you cannot be shorter than me. I will be shorter than you. This is the situation here. If you are very intelligent, more powerful, knowledgeable, you cannot be a fool like me. We are opposite. Right? But Krishna is both. That's the difference. This is Krishna. He is the greatest and the smallest. At the same time, not that sometimes. Now the Modi went to Dwarka. What did he see? He saw Krishna, 16,108 Krishna doing 16,108 activities simultaneously. Not only that, Krishna married 16,000 wives the same day, the same time. Means what? Krishna did wedding, 16,000 wedding, one day, the same time. And none of them, nobody understood that that Krishna had multiplied them into. Sri Krishna Bhagavan ki. Vasudeva Devaki did not know that they are participating in 16,000 weddings. In one day. They did not know that. They thinking that I'm having one wedding. But only Krishna knew what he was doing. And he did that. Ugrasena Maharaj. All of them. They participated with Krishna in wedding. Their family members would participate in their wedding. So Krishna multiplied them, all of them, into his numbers. And engaged all of them in doing wedding. The same thing. That is Krishna. No one can do this, but this understanding is limited to the devotees only. This is the prerogative of devotees. Others do not have the access to understand. Krishna is such a mysterious. Therefore, he told Krishna, he told Arjuna, Janma karmata me, dibam ebayo beti, matapata. My activities and my births are what? Divyam, transcendental. Therefore, a fortunate person should engage himself or herself in doing these two things. Trying to understand my divine, mysterious, wonderful activities and births. How mysterious is Krishna's birth? Krishna appeared as Narayan. Narayan means he has 4 hands, not empty hands. All the 4 hands are having symbols of Vishnu. Shishupal also has how many hands? Shishupal, how many hands he has? Shishupal has how many hands? No, he has 4 hands like Vishnu. Shishupal has 4 hands. Lord Vishnu has 4 hands. What is the difference? He doesn't have weapons. But Krishna has 4 weapons. The club, the lotus flower, the chakra, and the conscience. Shishupal has 4 hands, but he does not have the symbols. Only Pandorikasura, he tried. He tried, but his attempt was a caricature. What was caricature? he looked like a very, very artificial, that when Lord Krishna saw him, he couldn't hold himself and to laugh. But he laughed heartily. He laughed seriously. Very artificial. If you want to have a glimpse, watch when someone is playing a drama of Vishnu. Then you understand. Then you see how artificial the remaining 2 hands will be. They will be hanging. They are not connected, but they are hanging. Kulaśekhara was like that. The chamber of caricature. And Krishna was laughing. Ugrasena, all of them, they were laughing. They were laughing. Not even seeing. When they just had the message, they laughed heartily. And when Krishna finally saw him, he was laughing. How artificial material world is. Material world is. Not the substance, like the spiritual. So that is the difference. Krishna has different wonderful qualities, activities which distinguish him from the Supreme Person. Even in Vaikuntha, where everything is spiritual and all the residents have four hands, so there is still a significant quality which none others has. Only Krishna has that. What is that? What is that? Krishna doesn't have flute in Vaikuntha. He's flute in Goloka, not in Vaikuntha. Yes. On the chest. There's a white hair which is on the chest of Krishna. This doesn't exist in all others. And Srivatsa mark is not on the chest because their chest were not hit by Brigumuni. Brigumuni hit Krishna's chest with his foot. And that mark it got printed on Krishna's chest. And Krishna said from today onward, you will be known as Srivatsa. The mark. It become the sitting place of Lakshmi Devi. Lakshmi Devi, which Kulaśekhara described in the first verse. Yesterday he also started with Lakshmi Devi. And today also he is continuing with Devaki. See, first is woman, second is woman. Where are the men? Where are the men? Lazy people. Are we not? Are we not lazy? Yes, lazy people. So we should understand our position, so we'll not be proud. If you are proud, man, he will attack you. If you are humble, he will protect us. Yes. So Lord Krishna appeared here. He should come here. Why not? Why not? What is Krishna's purpose? What is Krishna's purpose coming here? He's not coming here to come and struggle like us. He's not coming here to come and compete with us. He's coming here for what? Wherever, whenever there is discrepancy, Krishna will appear to extirpate the evildoers and establish dharma, righteousness for those who are the devotees. Yes. Paritanaya sadhunam vinasasa diskritam dharma samtarapatayo yuge yuge sambhavami. Sambhavami yuge yuge. That is Krishna's duty. He's not coming here to come and do something, do anything else. He's coming here to come and correct our own nonsense. We are causing the problem. And Krishna has the duty to come and correct it for us. You see our nature, our pathetic situation? Pathetic situation. Huh? The Lord constantly has compassion for our nonsense. We do nonsense, which will give us. It is not that our nonsense will make Krishna to suffer. Our nonsense will make us to suffer. But Krishna, being the Supreme Father who cares for us, always. Yesterday, Kulaśekhara has his what? He, the protector. He comes to give protection. He gives us the protection. He makes the way correct our nonsense, remove those of us who are too much of a problem. Conditions were always problem. But those of us who are too much of a problem, after demons, notable ones, Krishna will come. Kill all. And re-establish the principles of religion for those who are righteous. So he's not conditioned. If he comes here, he will never be conditioned. Because he is what? Krishna said, Maya adyaksena prakriti su atisa chara charam. That is Krishna's position. He is the Lord of Maya, not the servant of Maya. Durga worked under Krishna. Brahma confirmed it. She works under Krishna. She is dutifully performing her duty attentively, carefully, and continuously. Why? Madhvaya Bhati Bhatuyam Suratapati Madhvayat. All the demigods, all the deputies of Krishna, they are very, very actively engaged because they know somebody is behind, they are going to give record to. They're going to give record to him. They know I am working under somebody and I have to give him record of my activity. Therefore, they are very attentive to their duty. That is how you know a high-class person. A high-class person is a responsible person who is very obedient to the law. Right? He's going to give account. Irresponsible person does not care for rules and regulations. Doesn't care. He misbehave and cause problem for himself and for others. Yet, Krishna is very, very kind that he comes here. So he describes Krishna here, Jayatu Jayatu, Krishna Vrishni Vamsi Pradipaha. Lord Krishna. Who appeared in the Vrishni family dynasty. He said he's the light. Krishna is the bright light. The bright light to extinguish the dark material world. Not only the dark material world, our dark consciousness, our ignorance. Krishna destroyed all that. What the knowledge is given in Bhagavad Gita, his activities recorded, his activities and the devotees' activities recorded in Bhagavatam, his holiness, his own form, his prasadam, the Ganga, Tulsi Devi. All these are wonderful mercy of Krishna. Krishna is showing his mercy, manifesting in different ways for our benefit. This is Krishna. So he's the light. Krishna is the light, he's the supreme light. Jyoti Samapita, Jyotis. That is Krishna. Vasudeva and Devaki are confidential devotees to the Lord in the mood of parental love. Confidential. Even greater than them, Ananda and Yashoda, his foster parent in Vrindavan. Why will we refer to why will we refer to Yashoda and Ananda as the foster mother, foster father, when they are the real father? They are the real father. So we should try to understand it. It is not a mistake. The Prabhupada always put a foster father and mother, the foster parent in Vrindavan. Foster. In our scriptures, in our Acharya statement, many of our things are quoted. We need to quote them. They are quoted. Quoted. Nanda and Yashoda, they are original father and mother. But externally Krishna came from Mathura to Vrindavan, externally. Therefore, externally, they are the foster father and mother of Krishna. Yes, this is for philosophy. This is for philosophy, for us to understand. And also, it goes beyond the philosophy to rasa. Because if Krishna is not seen to have left Vrindavan, the Vijayabhasi will not be drowned in the pools of ecstasy, of pure Krishna consciousness, pure love of Godhead. So when they think that, oh, my friend is not here, that pain of separation is the greatest pleasure for pure devotees. Externally, they are drowned in pain, but that pain is very, very sweet. It is nectar. Therefore, Krishna becomes helpless in stopping his devotee from tasting nectar. Who will stop someone from enjoying? Huh? And it cannot be Krishna who will stop his pure devotee from enjoyment. It cannot be Krishna. Rather, he himself is plunged into that ocean of his pure devotee's enjoyment. And he will forget himself, forget even his duty to go and kill Kamsa in Mathura. That is, that is the nectar. That is the nectar. So, a few days ago, I was asking Krishna, can Krishna forget something? No. I repeated my question. Can Krishna forget? No. No. Is it not? Krishna cannot forget. He is supreme. He knows everything. Is it not? Krishna knows everything completely. He knows everything. Before anyone ever think of something, it is Krishna who has suggested that thing to us. He knows everything, both directly and indirectly. Krishna knows everything. So I was asking, still, but can Krishna forget? No. Yes. You don't understand my question? The supreme knower of everything? Huh? Lord Krishna said, I know everything, but me, no one knows. I even bewilder the sages, if not all the sages, even his own himself as Balaram. Krishna did. So he's supreme in everything. Can he forget? Huh? Yes? No?
All qualities also. Don't forget also. All qualities is inside.
Now you understand. Yes. Yes. So we are looking at the verse. Krishna is Purana, complete. Krishna is perfect, is complete. So I was asking Krishna, so I was asking devotee, what do you mean by Krishna is complete? If there is something missing in him, how is he complete? He's complete because nothing is missing. But because he is the supreme position, he is simultaneously omniscient and bewildered. That is Krishna's nature. Simultaneously, both. And both of them, they are all active perfectly. And that is the difference. That is the difference. We'll give example before. If you are taller than me, you cannot be shorter than me. But Krishna is tallest and the shortest. That's the difference. That is his position. Yes. So everything is there. Bewilderment is there. Forgetfulness is there. Yes. Krishna cried out of fear. Fear. Here he's telling his devotee, don't put me back in the water. Don't put me back there in the ocean. There are big fish, they are going to kill me. They will chop me. Don't put me back there. Please protect me. It's not fear. That is fear. His fear is not like our own. His fear is it's a feast for us to think. See, if you meditate on these things, they make your heart very clean and sweet. If you think about these things. So it's a meditation for us to get purified. So Krishna made all these plans for our benefit, to enjoy. Hare Krishna. Comments? Questions? Yes.
Should we come to a specific level to get the protection of Lord Krishna?
We are all protected by Krishna. We are all protected by Krishna. Yes. One day in Dwarka, Lord Krishna was sitting with Rukmini Devi. And suddenly, he got up and sat back down. So Rukmini Devi said, what happened? So Krishna said, one of my devotees is attacked by a dog. So he called me, I wanted to go, but I couldn't go because he already started doing my duty, trying to protect himself. That's why I sat back. That's why I didn't go. I wanted to go when he called me. But he didn't wait for me to come. He started making arrangements for himself. So that's why I stopped. So Krishna is protecting us, but if we come in between, he will not come. He will not come. Otherwise, he is protecting all of us. So, yes, like you can rightly say that Krishna will protect his devotees more because they depend completely on him and they always look up to him. So, yes, we have to come to a certain level to call Krishna, and Krishna will become protection. When the Brajavasis is called Krishna, see what is happening. Rain is going to destroy us. Krishna said, don't worry. I know the problem. Indra is angry. Didn't worship him yesterday. He's angry. That is his word. Don't worry. I'll save you. Krishna did. They called him. We don't have any shelter anywhere. You are our only protector. Please help us. Krishna did. So if you depend on Krishna, yes. You have to come to the level of depending on Krishna always, and he will do the rest. Otherwise, we can depend on ourselves. Although he's there, but we may not need his service. Say, we don't come. Instead, we send his representative, which we prefer, to do the work. And they will do it in perfect job. Ravana was not protected. Even though he worshipped Lord Shiva, but he was not protected. When Krishna came, he was not protected. Kamsa was not protected. He worshipped Shiva. He worshipped Shiva. But he was not protected when Krishna came on him. All other demons, they worship different demons. Banasura. For Banasura, Krishna, Lord Shiva himself, he came personally to lead the fight. They were not protected. The devotees protected. We call Krishna and allow him to do his job. He will give us protection. All right? Something else? Yes, ma'am.
In the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna said that he preserves what you have and he died what you have.
Yes.
There's something about this. How does Lord Krishna do this for the devotees?
Krishna said, I will provide everything that my devotees need, and I will protect whatever I have given to them. Means that devotee will never be exhausted. Because Krishna said it, and that is the difference. Demigods, when they give something, they are not there with us. They give something, you go. But Krishna gives something, he's there with us, that to see to it that you not be exhausted, to remain. That is the difference. How does Krishna do that? Does he do it physically? It's just a philosophy. Huh? There's a story behind this sloka. This sloka. It's a story. When Arjuna-charya was, he read this verse, and he was thinking, the same like Muslim. Oh no, Krishna cannot. How is Krishna will do this? Yeah, Krishna can say, he has so many agents, demigod and demigoddesses. Krishna will send them to do something. So we can pray to demigod for our needs. Although he wrote it like that before, but he started thinking, no. So he erased it. When he did that, Krishna considered that he has scratched his body. And Krishna wanted to show him personally. So when he stopped there, he wanted to take a bath. Before he came back, Lord Krishna and Balaram has come and brought the heavy, large quantity of varieties of foodstuffs. They were carrying it on their shoulder. They don't use a vehicle to bring. They were carrying it on themselves. And they brought it. Knock on the door. The wife opened the door. They say, your husband said we should bring this to us. No, my husband, he doesn't have money to buy things like this. This is not my husband. I said, no, your husband said we should bring. My husband does not have money to buy things like this. He has not gone to market like this. He's not my husband. He's making a mistake. It's a saintly lady. A crooked person will have said, yes, bring. But see, a saintly lady said, no. They prefer, that is a potency. I don't have bhakti. This is what you see. These are wonderful qualities. Say no. See, your husband said we should bring. Is it not the Arjuna-charya? He said, yes. This is my husband. See, your husband asked us to bring these things. And when we told him we are too tender to carry such a heavy load, he whipped us. See, they told him, see, they wounded our back. My husband? The Brahmana? No. Say, see your husband. Anyway, our duty is that we have brought this thing for you. So we can go. So the wife was very angry that her husband had behaved below the standard of a Brahmana. So she was angry and was waiting. When he came back, she didn't attend to him, as usual, giving him his normal meal. She didn't do that because she was angry. She wanted the man to open up, then she can explode. So after waiting, there's no food. He called. There's no person. What's the problem? So you are the problem. What did I do? You sent two boys to bring this food. And when they told you they cannot carry, you beat them seriously. They showed the woman. How can you do this? You know, knowledge is very good. We've been saying this. Knowledge is very good. To be a devotee is very, very good. Devotees, true devotees, they have no conflict. The very virtue of true knowledge, Bhagavad said, the virtue of true knowledge, the person is humble. So immediately he says there's something, not just what is happening. He said there's something behind. That two boys came here and they brought this thing. I beat them. My wife is angry with me. I didn't send anybody here. So he went to his book, to his Bhagavad Gita. And Krishna has corrected it himself. Immediately he said, yes, you are very fortunate. You are very fortunate. You saw Krishna. I've been studying about him since I didn't see him, but you saw. See, you are very, very fortunate. Those two boys, Krishna and Balaram. That was the end of the quarrel. And she explained, because I couldn't understand this, so Krishna came to teach me that he can do it better. So our acharyas, they use the word. Krishna did not say karomi. He said, Krishna used vahami. Krishna used the word vahami. He didn't use the word karomi. Karoti means that somebody can do it. Vahami, Krishna said, I myself, I will do it personally. Krishna personally take care of his devotees. Not that he will deputize somebody to come and do it. The other day we were saying, the devotees, Krishna take care directly. Even neophyte, Krishna take charge directly. Non-devotees, Durga take charge. So Krishna will not send Durga to his devotees. He will do personally. Krishna will supply everything directly. He did it. He personally brought the food items to the Brahmana to show him that he is a person, he is not impersonal, and he can do everything personally. His dealings are personal. All right? Thank you very much. Srila Prabhupada ki, Srila Kulaśekhara Maharaj ki, 𝐾𝐡𝐚𝐤𝐬, all glorious assembled devotees.